Today, I'm going to share with you the fastest way to shift your reality. It's simple, you can do it today, and this will instantly change the trajectory of your entire life for the better. So if you're ready, let's dive straight in. So all you need to do to shift from being stuck in the cycles, in the patterns that you feel like you can't get out of, and enter the realm of limitless possibilities, where new things that you have been wishing for, that you've been hoping for, can finally flood into your reality, is to let go of all the reasons why you can't, of why it's not possible for you. Sounds simple. Some of you might be thinking, yeah, but how am I supposed to do that? So let me guide you through it step by step. It could be as simple as this. If the only belief that existed in your brain was, of course I can, then how would you think about your goals, your dreams, your desires? Of course it can. Of course it will. Of course it is. If that was the only way you could think about it, what would be different about how you would think about it, how you would feel about it, and how you would move forwards today? What would change about the way that you take action? What would change about the mood that you're in today? How much easier would it be for you to access the feelings of optimism, inevitability, excitement, positively expecting things, if the only thing you could believe is, well, of course it can? What I love about this is how simple it is. And if you made it a practice today, play it like a game with anything that you have been working on or feeling like it's a struggle, or every time you think about this particular subject in your life where you want change, your mind, your thoughts just instantly start to go to that place of worry. Instead, for 24 hours, just practice overriding those thoughts and beliefs that you usually think to, of course it's happening, of course it's done, of course it's on its way, of course I can, of course it's possible, of course. At the very least, this will make you feel better. But observe, when you keep practicing it, when you keep intercepting your old beliefs with this new one, when you keep guiding your mind in the direction of limitless possibilities rather than spiraling into the doubts and the catastrophizing, not only will it lift your mood, raise your vibration, all that wonderful stuff, but you will find that it will actually change the way that you're making decisions today. You will choose different choices. And like the butterfly effect, everything that we choose, every decision that we make, is like a fork in the road. You know, my favorite diagram that I've been sharing a lot on my YouTube videos in the last couple of months, the infinite timeline of different life paths. If you're listening on podcasts, I'll also put the link down below if you want to watch this on YouTube and see the diagram as well. But it's basically like you've got this infinite number of branches, like forks in the road ahead of you, right? There's your life up until now, which is a product of those kind of decisions and experiences that led you to where you are today. But what's beautiful is on the other side of the diagram, when it shows your future, all of the life paths are still currently equally as open to you as each other. And so your future is totally limitless. It's like you've got all of these parallel universes open and existing to you simultaneously. But many people will continue to create more and more and more of the same kind of life and the same kind of results, not because other opportunities, other options aren't available to them, but just because they're continuing to choose to interact with life in the same way that they always have. They're making the same decisions that they used to make. They're making the same choices based on the old belief system that they used to have. So if you throw the old limited belief system out the window for a second, or for the rest of your life, and open yourself up to the new belief system of course I can, of course it's possible, why not? Let's do it. Yes, that will change not only the choices that you make, the decisions that you take, but the life path that you start to walk down instead. It will change the trajectory of your life, open up doors, opportunities, solutions, answers, experiences, miracles that perhaps up until now in your life you have never experienced before. Your future does not have to be determined by your past unless you decide that you are going to continue living life the same way. So instead of it feeling like some huge, enormous task to completely change who you've been being and get rid of all of your beliefs in one go, just start with this fun experiment, this little game of saying, if my old beliefs didn't exist and the only belief I could have is, of course I can, what would I believe? What would I choose? How would I feel today? And act accordingly. Let me know if this lit you up, if this inspired you, if this feels simple and doable and fun to you, then please do it. Don't sit on this information and do nothing. Incorporate it into your day. Come back in 24 hours and let us know the shifts that you experienced, the changes in your mood or your ideas or the way that your brain was working by doing this. And when you do this with consistency, like I said, it will change the trajectory of your life for the better. If you want to dive deeper into work like this, the perfect place to start would be my 21-day Release the Blocks challenge, where I will guide you and support you, not just right now, but for 21 days. So you can start to build that consistency and momentum and really start to see the wheels of your life turning in a new positive direction. I will put the details to join the 21-day Release the Blocks challenge below. And also, if you resonate with my approach to manifestation, my videos, my content, my podcast episodes, and you would love to be supported on a deeper level, then I'd love to invite you to join my signature manifestation program, Align. It's a safe space, it's a safe community for women all over the world to get the support that they're looking for, to feel like they're surrounded by like-minded people, and to dive much deeper into this work. So I'll also put the link down below for that too. Whether you're watching on YouTube or listening on podcast, thank you so much for being here. Feel free to subscribe, to follow, to give thumbs up, 5-star rating, and have a think about who you could share this information with. Share this with someone who would resonate with it too, so that you can be on this journey together. Thanks for being here, and until next time, bye.